Good morning, it's Heather with R-Rated Reviews, and today is like our last full day in London, and I think I managed to schedule, I think I'm going back and forth all over the city, I'm sure, but I think I managed the best route that I can figure out anyway, of how to see at least 2 or 3, possibly 4, of the locations where the scenes from Love Actually was filmed. It's like, yeah, what did you see in London? Did you see Big Ben? Yeah, from the Big Eye. Buckingham Palace? Yeah, from the Big Eye. Where'd you go? Oh, I just walked around the city looking for where one of my favorite movies was filmed. But I don't know, that would just make me happy. I feel like the trip would be wasted if I didn't go to at least a couple of those places. So I found where the church where they got married is located. Ooh. And I also found in one place in Notting Hill where Mark declares his love for Juliet. And there's Jamie's house, which I don't think we're going to get to. And then there's the bench scene at Gabriel's Wharf where Sam tells his stepfather that he's in love. And so those are the places we're going to hop on the train. Carmen's going to come with me. And we're going to head all over. I think these might be too much. I wasn't going for the red look today. I don't know how I feel about it. Here comes Carmen. Let me see. Because I'm just going to wear my
friend wears
denim. Hold on.
How you look?
Hi.
Hi. Oh, you looking at me? I look like shit.
You look cute.
I got the same coat on and everything.
So what?
I wasn't prepared.
I'm over prepared.
I just came with my friend.
She's like, what are we doing? Where are we going? Tell me what time to be where. I'm like, no. Put it on your fucking calendar.
No, I don't want to. I'm with you.
Yeah, she's with me. I'm going to leave her somewhere.
Please don't.
It's Love Actually time. We just got to see a real movie being filmed on the sidewalk as we were walking to the train station. And of course, I walked right through it. Hi, come see me. I'm just kidding. I actually tried to stay out of the way, and they were like, no, you can walk through. We are trying to catch the right bus. We were on the right bus in the wrong direction for a little while. So we had to get off and come back. And when we got on the right bus, the guy said, no, we were just one stop away and we could walk. But we got off and it turns out that was wrong. So now we're at another bus stop. And I'm hoping we can get to Grosvenor Chapel at some point. And later, I cannot wait to explain how and why this keeps happening. I think we may have actually made it to the Grosvenor Chapel. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. I hope we can go inside and see it. They say you can get married there. I won't be. Beautiful neighborhood. Look at these buildings. Oh, gorgeous. There's nothing you can do that can't be done. There's nothing you can say that can't be sung. It's easy. All you need is love. Dun, 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 dun. Yay! Unlike the Stag Night, wouldn't it also be better if the prostitutes didn't turn out to be men? Love, love, love. We almost did make it here. Oh my gosh. Like I was standing right where they were standing when Keira Knightley walked in. I finally got to do something I wanted to do on this trip. Carmen may be reaching her limit with me. We're walking to 27 something Muse, which is where Marky professed his love to Juliet. It's downhill, which is great, but it's uphill on the way back. I may just have to get her an Uber. What's that?
Doing it for my friend. Yeah.
This is beautiful. Look how beautiful this is. His wasted heart will love her. Till he catches up and hooks up with Kate Moss. Kind of cool how he gets Kate Moss and Liam Neeson gets Claudia Schiffer. Gosh, we're here. Oh, other people are here too. There's 27. It's the pink one. It's the pink one. Oh my god, I fucking made it. I fucking made it. It's carol singers. We'll give them a quickie. Tell them to bugger off. We're not supposed to disturb the owner, so we're not going to stay. I'm just... Hold on. This is where he went, and she followed him out, and he was playing the music. She stopped and she kissed him on the cheek. He's... Enough. Enough now. We made it. Good morning. It's Heather with another installment of R-rated Love Actually tour. It's my last full day. Officially, it's my second last full day, and I cannot extend this trip again. So tomorrow I go home, and I got to see almost all of the locations where the scenes from Love Actually were filmed. And so I couldn't do all of them, obviously, because the restaurant where the proposal takes place is in France. I did not make it to Jamie's apartment. And there was one other one that was on my list that I could have gone to that I didn't make it to just for time constraints, but I did get some of my favorites. I'm a little verklempt. Where else did I go? I got to Natalie's apartment. Does Natalie live here? So I wanted to give it for this has to be for someone who's like a Love Actually fan. My most iconic moments that I believe I have every single line of that movie memorized. I refuse to say it's my absolute favorite. It's one of my favorite movies. I have a lot of, I watched that movie, actually, from, Thanksgiving through Christmas, virtually on a loop. My DVD player is on my closet shelf. It comes out, it gets plugged in, I put that disc in, and it just goes on repeat. So the only lines in the movie that I know I flub is fucking Billy Mack. He said, fuck, bugger wanker, shitting ass, head and hole. Start again. So I fucked the beginning of that up. Shitting ass, head and hole. Start again. But I have used the line just in cases for 20 years. Because Jamie's proposal, I have to say I probably have seen the movie. I don't know if 100 times is a gross exaggeration or if it's pretty close to the actual number of times I've seen it, or if it's a gross misrepresentation with an undercount. I'm not sure, because I do watch it about 20 times, at least 20 times every year. And Jamie's proposal gets me every single time. Couple of things. When Jamie gets to his lake house retreat in France, and he sits down and he says, "Alone again." Completely alone again, naturally. Completely resonates with me. Here I am, alone again, naturally. But when Harry buys the necklace for Mia, my heart breaks. But here's the thing, when Karen plays the Joni Mitchell CD, that resonates as well. But I can tell you the one part that saves it for me, that doesn't make me hate Harry, is that he put zero thought into that necklace for Mia. He went in there, picked it, how much? Okay, I'll have it. It was like, he just bought it. It meant nothing. What doesn't justify it. But when Karen says, I love her, and true love lasts a lifetime. Joni Mitchell is the woman that taught your cold English wife how to feel. And he's like, oh, thanks. I must write her a letter and say thanks. Yeah, he picked that CD for her. Like, there was thought in that. And the message behind it is if Joni Mitchell teaches his cold English wife how to feel, and he buys her a Joni Mitchell CD, he loves his wife. Mia was just like he's an older guy with a hot chick who wants to give him some attention, and he bought her a fucking necklace, meant nothing, and she didn't even get any dick for it. So, thank goodness. But my heart broke for Karen. I would have preferred to have that CD over that necklace 1,000 times over, because there was no thought in that necklace, and there was a lot of thought that went into that Joni Mitchell CD. So, when Mark gets caught with the wedding video, my heart broke for him. And people have said, Andrew Lincoln may have made a comment that he thought it was so, and now years later looking back, it was inappropriate. I don't think so. He shut his mouth and suffered in silence while he knew he loved his best friend's wife and never said a word. I think that's the most respectful thing you can do. And he finally told her he loves her, but he stayed back in a distance, and it was only because the only way to protect himself was to be mean to her. And he knew he didn't want to be mean to her because her heart was breaking. It was awful to do that. So he didn't overstep a line. And I don't think it was disrespectful. I think he suffered in silence. I felt bad for him. Christmas with Billy Mack and the manager, Joe. I mean, he was so mean to Joe. I could behave like a real rock and roll loser and get drunk with my fat manager. But when he showed up at his manager's apartment and said, with all the wine he does, Christmas is the time to spend it with somebody you love, and I, in fact, love you. It's like that old decrepit man who was hilarious, Bill Nighy, who played Billy Mack. That moment, I wish he was a little nicer to Joe, but he was so fucking funny. That moment at Christmas when Joe's like, yeah, that one gets me in the feels too. Colin, I'm so happy that Colin, I'm just on the wrong continent. I've always felt like I was on the wrong continent. I love the United States, but I've always felt like I was on the wrong continent. The problem is, if you reverse those lines, the ones Colin has and put me in them, it doesn't work. He's like, American girls will hear my cute British accent. And he's like, no. British boys do not hear my cute American accent. It doesn't work when you reverse it, because there's nothing cute about my accent. And the David Natalie thing. First of all, there's a little piece of me that totally resonates with Aurelia. Aurelia's, yeah. Oh, shoo, shoo, shoo. I liked her. Just in cases. Benoit Jamie. I mean, just when he does his proposal, whatever I'm doing, wrapping presents, I have to stop and watch that. But David and Natalie, I love what the two of them have. I just do. I love that he's the fucking prime minister, And then where the fuck is my fucking coat? That's me. Hello, David. I mean, sir. Oh, shit. Oh, piss it. Now I've gone and said shit. Oh, you could have said fuck. It's like, oh my gosh. My God, it's the longest street in the world. First of all, he's the prime minister. I think he has access to find out what her address is, but I get it. I love that whole scene. And if he doesn't have access to it, maybe call HR. She works there. But that scene was, they had to do it that way. Come along, Plumpy. Now, let me tell you something. Natalie resonates with me, too, because of a lot of reasons. Maybe that's why this movie has such an effect on me, is because almost every single character in there, I've walked in their shoes, at least their character's shoes. I've been in Natalie's shoes. I've been in Colin's shoes. I've certainly been in Joe, the manager's shoes. I've been in Karen's shoes. there's just, yeah, I love that movie. And so those are my favorite, those are a list of my favorite scenes, not all of them, but the most iconic scenes, probably the 5 with the proposal. That I can't even, I love that movie. I'm all bumbled over it. And it's like 21 years old at this point. But I'm so glad that I got to come here and at least see. I got to go to 5 places. And so I took little snippet videos. I'm going to merge them all together. And I want to just give you like a synopsis of why I'm such a fucking fruitcake about this movie. No one's ever going to shag you if you cry all the time. Harry's his wife's coughing out. No. Every one of those. I've been talking to people in London about that movie. The poor guy at the train station who sells me my tickets every day, nicest guy. He said he would go home and watch it. And he said, I'm going to tell you about it tomorrow. I said, okay. I went back to the train station because it's right outside my hotel. And I'm like, did you love it? Did you love it? And he's like, I didn't have time to watch it last night. I was like, I'm not even supposed to be here today. I said, I extended my trip. Otherwise, I wouldn't have even known. I said, you have to watch it tonight. I'm leaving Saturday. There's a few people I've talked to about it. So I'm going to go get my train ticket. And I'm going to harass the poor fucking guy at the train station again to see if he watched it last night. I have a bunch of different videos I'm going to put together. I made it to Selfridge & Company, which is where Naughty bought the necklace for Mia instead of his wife. I am off to the next location, Natalie's house, and I managed to get here without any help. I got on 2 trains and got out of the bus station and made my way without a single question, and I didn't go the wrong way. I have made it to the second location today. I am at the waterfront bench, or headed to the waterfront bench, where Sam told his stepdad that he's in love. What could be worse than the total agony of being in love? I'm navigating the city like a biatch now. I got several trains and several buses today, all in the right direction. I didn't have to ask for help, and I didn't go the wrong way once. I'm reading signs. I'm doing okay. I'm here. I'm here. Is it someone in school? Are you being bullied? Do you really want to know? Even if there's nothing you can do about it. Even if there's nothing I can do about it. Well, the truth is, I know I should be thinking about Mom all the time, and I am. But the truth is, I'm in love. And I was before she died, and there's nothing I can do about it. There we are. I have no idea what it just cost me to get here. But I had fun doing it. It's beautiful. Worse than the total agony of being in love. Next. I just got off the train at Loughborough Station. I'm a 4-minute walk from Natalie's house. Does Natalie live here? Where the fuck is my fucking coat? I'm on Poplar Walk Passage. Poplar Walk Passage. So fucking cool. I think Natalie is a girl after my own heart. Excuse me, sir. Where's work to fuck up my first day? Where the fuck is my fucking coat? I'm almost there. Oh dear God, it's the longest street in the world. Excuse me, does Natalie live here? No. Aren't you the Prime Minister? Yeah, it's part of the service now. I'm trying to get around to everyone about Christmas. Excuse me, does Natalie live here? No, she doesn't. Are you singing carols? Please, sir, please. I made it. I made it. Excuse me, is Natalie here? Where the fuck is my fucking coat? Come along now, Plimpy. Okay, now back to the Loughborough Junction because it's getting dark. I need to get my ass back to my hotel. Questions or comments, please feel free to leave them. And please hit like and subscribe. Today's my last day in London. I'm going to really enjoy it. Have a great day, guys.